Is there anybody in here, when you look at your bank book, it has less zeros, more one numeric numbers than zeros? And you're wondering, how am I going to pay the next month's mortgage? Is there anybody in here, Christmas is around the corner, and you're wondering how am I going to get this money to buy toys for my children? Or how am I going to make it even the next day? This woman is in a desperate situation. We know that she is desperate because she calls upon a Messiah whom she does not honor. She calls upon a Messiah whom she does not know. She's from Tyre Sidon, people. She's a Gentile. She's not even from the Israelite race. And that tells me that she has called on these gods in her past, and they have failed her. She has called upon the god of Baal and Asherah, the gods of her ancestors, and they have failed her. Somebody in here needs to know that you're calling upon the wrong God. You're putting your faith in the wrong God. You see, you're calling upon the God who is called Mammon, and that's not the right God in whom you should call upon. But you should lift your eyes to the hills and ask the question, from where does my help come from? My help comes from God who made the heaven and the earth. Somebody's putting their trust in the God of their vanity and their pride and their possessions, but you are putting your trust today in the wrong God. Amen, somebody? So she called upon her gods and they had failed her. And now when the bottom has fallen out, when her back is up against the wall, she cries out in desperation to one whom she believes can help. And how many of us have reached that point of desperation before we called on Jesus? I know I did. When I had no family to turn to. When I had no friend to call on. When I had no food to eat. When I had no bed to lie in. When I had no money to spend. When I lived on pizza and garlic bread. And had to sell what little jewelry I had. When my back was up against the wall, I grabbed on to Jesus, the God whom my parents had told me about, but the God whom I rejected. And I made a covenant of salt with my God. I made all kind of promises to God then. I said, God, if you will be my God, and if you will go with me when I go out, and you come with me when I come in. And if you would be on my right hand and on my left hand. And if you will protect me from all evil, then it will not grieve me. Then I promise I will give my whole life to you. And I will serve you until I die. Amen, somebody.